it's hard to onboard people. I think board games are like a more like visceral kind of comparison because we've all been there when like you're kind of tired and whatever, and then someone's like, "Oh, have you played Boongladoo?" And you're like, "Oh God, no!"
No,
you know?
I haven't played Boongladoo. Oh, dude, you got like
3 hours
it's
later.
It's not that complex.
It's not that bad. It's just like fart knockers if you play that, and it's like 3 hours later of you getting absolutely shit on in this competitive game. By the way, you're just getting completely destroyed, and everyone's having fun except you, and you're just like, I just want to fucking leave and you never play again.
Yeah, and you kind of gotta like cultivate your own fun, and like if you don't have the energy to do that.
Oh my God!
When I was a kid, I've struggled with Dungeons and Dragons at multiple points in my life.
I've never played. Yeah,
I'm not here to qualify Dungeons and Dragons. It is fun, but when I was a kid, it was like I was at a birthday party, and they were like everybody knew how to play Dungeons and Dragons, so I just kept being like, "Well, I want to steal some stuff," and the other kid just kept being like, "Well, I'm a paladin, and I wouldn't let you do that." And like everything I tried to do, one of the kids would just be like, "I wouldn't let you do that." And at a certain point, they just killed my character. And then I played Kirby on a Game Boy. I might have told this story before.
No, I've never heard this. That's fucking unbelievable.
It was a birthday party where everybody was just playing Dungeons and Dragons with each other while I played Kirby alone because I like wasn't willing to learn or didn't know enough or was like too rowdy while also not knowing enough, which like is maybe valid, but also like, because a 12-year-old isn't going to be like, okay, like let's try to teach you the game. Because it happened when I was 25 too. I tried to play D&D as a 25-year-old and it was like, I do not care about like 70% of this game design. Like this is fucking boring.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, most recently probably happened to me with Catan, which I had never played and
so much
never gave a shit about playing. But my girlfriend and her friends all played in college. Yeah. And they all like all the time, and they're all, good or whatever. I don't know what level they're at, but obviously 5 million times better than me who had never played. And I was just sitting there just getting fucking shit stomped while they're just like, "Oh, you skip your roll. I have a fucking knight on your land." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then I'm like, "Should I go for like wood or brick?" And they're like, "Well, I don't know."
Either are valid.
This is so stupid. Like, this is like literally useless. I'm just having a bad time.
Well, I think it's the onus is on someone that knows how to play the game to recognize like, oh, this player, like we have to teach this player or but it's like, I don't know.
I think teaching is an underrated skill though.
Yeah.
And people who are just like good at a game or experience all think they can teach.
Okay.
But they actually
God, right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
They don't know how much they take for granted. Like it's WASD. It's WASD.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And you actually have to
Are you on QWERTY? It's WASD.
Yeah, like
what, dude?
Yeah, and it's actually like a skill that people dedicate their lives to be like good at teaching.
Teachers,
right?
They
and
call
like,
them.
Yeah, teachers is the more normal name. But yeah, I mean, it's just what a bad experience.
Which the Catan? Or no, it's not even about the Catan. It's
being
about
the noob or whatever.
The third wheel of the and it's
fifth wheel in a game of experienced players and or whatever.
I don't know. Have you ever like lost your patience with someone else who wasn't good enough at the game that you're playing together? Has that ever brought your vibe down? Like, oh, we're having to carry you. Push mid. Push mid, Johnny.
Only with randos, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
Like if I your randos in Counter-Strike or Overwatch or something like that, and I'm like, oh, like fucking old, like please or whatever.
Fucking like old.
Because you're supposed to be the same ELO or whatever, right? It's supposed to account for that.
What are you talking about? ELO.
Rank. ELO. Rank.
We're getting it's happening in real time right now. The whole dilemma.
ELO is just like the chess way of ranking or something like that, and now all esports are like ELO.
ELO.
rather than like,
ELO.
are you platinum or diamond?
Electric Light Orchestra.
Yes, exactly.
I'm with you now,
That's
brother.
what it stands for. But I think I'm actually a pretty good teacher in the few games that
it doesn't even stand for anything. It's made by someone named Arpad Elo.
Well, that's what it stands for, Arpad.
It's sorry, I cut you off. Keep going.
How do you spell Arpad?
ARPAD. They're Hungarian. I'm definitely pronouncing it wrong.
Arpad.
But Elo is a name, not an acronym. What were you saying?